Welcome one and welcome all. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, but once again it's time to get Travelwise on a budget. I'm going to ask that you keep your voices down. I know I'm talking at an unusually low tone, but we don't want to disturb the other patrons in our virtual audience as the curtain rises on the 2018-2019 season of performances, plays, concerts, and all at the Mayo Performing Arts Center, a non-profit performing arts center in Morristown, New Jersey. For 45 cents, that's 50% off the price of 99 cents, I bought their 2018-2019 season brochure, which is small in size, but packs a mighty big wallop, as you'll see shortly. And why the change in scenery? Well, things got a little too noisy outside the main stage, if you know what I mean. So, that's what we're doing here. But other than that, sit back, relax, and take in the show. Pretty high quality stuff, huh? And by the way, of all the performances in that highlight reel, which you'll find a complete listing of in the back of this in the performance directory, only 2 are actually highlighted here in advertisements. And this actually comes from one of those performances. The opening night performance at the Mayo Performing Arts Center, MPAC, An Evening with Vanessa Williams, Friday, September 14th, 2018, which has its own little pamphlet here. There's another keepsake, or should I say 2 keepsakes, from An Evening with Vanessa Williams that I can't wait to show you. That too can also be found in the back of this brochure. Now, part of me thinks this should have been attached to the brochure proper because it can fit, but only by a very slight narrow margin. Then again, another part of me thinks that it's actually wise that they kept this separate from this. But anyway, in addition to highlighting some of the major performances from the 2018-2019 performing season, we also have here a vast myriad of regional advertising, ranging from where to dine before or after the show, to a variety of businesses that could frequent your service, from lodging to legal advice, from jewelry all the way to decor, and much, much more. All coming to you in a mixture of black and white and color photography, by the way, which is pretty neat. Now here is that schedule of events, the performance directory. They range from plays and concerts like the ones you saw in that highlight reel, to live stage adaptations of some of your favorite TV shows, like So You Think You Can Dance, The Price is Right, The Gone Show of all things, quite an oddity performed live on stage, and Friends, the unauthorized musical parody, which is exactly what it sounds like. Central Park come to life on stage. Yeah, that'll make great material for PBS's great performances, right? Oh well. And by the way, part of me can't help but notice that you took notice of this. Oh, this is the other keepsake that I mentioned. I don't know if these are sample tickets or if somebody forgot to put in their last and first name, the number of tickets they wanted, which would be 2, the performance date and the performance, and failed to claim them. But look here, we have 2 real, authentic orchestra CD tickets for an evening with Vanessa Williams, which total $178, $89 per ticket. These are real orchestra seats, and, well, one can only imagine a couple on a very snazzy, fancy, exquisite date night, having the time of their lives, getting a spirited libation beforehand, then having an evening with Vanessa Williams in the orchestra seating section, and then grabbing a fancy bite afterwards and heading to a fancy hotel based upon Vanessa's sultry voice, and of course her signature songs like the Oscar-winning Colors of the Wind and what have you, and doing what they will. These are 2 really cool keepsakes. So I can only imagine that 4 years ago tomorrow, one couple here in Jersey, or even outside of Jersey, hey, Vanessa Williams is a fine entertainer, would have had the time of their lives if they claimed these things. But then again, they could be sample tickets. One cannot be too sure, but what I am sure about is that this earns all 5 claps. This is one small brochure for one mighty performing arts center with a major impact. On the next Travelwise Tuesdays, our detour continues as we pay a visit to some fine hotels and resorts. That's right, we're going hotel hopping with the 2008 American Express Fine Hotels and Resorts Worldwide Directory. Until then, sleep tight, Garden State, and drive safely on the way home. Thanks for watching TSR. Now, to see another awesome review like this one, click here. If you want to become a Hollywood bargain hunter, click here to subscribe. And I'll catch you on the thrift side.